Hey girls, it's Monday and I'm wearing a scarf still. Hey, it is now 10 past 11 and I have to record 2 videos in this amount of time because next week I'll be in New York, so you'll be seeing a pre-record. This week I have 2 questions to answer, one that everyone has to answer, which is Marina's question, which I would like to answer first, and the other which is Marissa's question about belts. First of all, what do I want to be when I grow up? Well, as you can see from last week's video and all of the other times I've ever talked to you, I want to do something to do with art. Now, our world right now is very creative, lots of stuff is imagery based, so there's pretty much somewhere I can niche into. In my ideal world, I would work making props for Doctor Who, but that's probably not likely to happen. I would happily be an art teacher. I do not know what I'm going to do yet, but there are a few stipulations of my future which are going to happen. I'm going to be happy, I'm going to be alive, and I'm going to be older. Those are the 3. That's what I'm going to be when I grow up. Happy, alive, and older. Because you saw my art space last week, you didn't get to see plant progress. The hyacinth blau is now actually blau. You can see the blue coming through, but it has been growing towards the window like this, where I've got to turn it around today so it'll grow back that way a little bit. There's not much sunlight because there's a building opposite that blocks most of my sunlight. Any hoozle, last week me and James went shopping and we've decided we're going to make a banana bar cake here at university. I spent my TK Maxx Christmas card off my Auntie Margaret, which I could very easily have spent on fashionable clothes at TK Maxx. I actually spent on a spatula thing and a cooking tin loaf so we can make banana bar cake. So, second question is belts, and Marissa asked me this one and I thought, that's actually quite a good one because I never used to wear belts. I used to have a few. Then, when I got to maybe about 14, I had this one belt which had everyone had those studded belts that had square studs, while I had one that had round studs, and it was so cool. And one day, because it was kind of compressed leather, it snapped, and I didn't wear a belt for a while until I was given 2 in 1 year at Christmas. Now I've got this one, which I've got on these trousers, which is a brown leather one with a pattern of flowers on, which you probably won't be able to see. Maddie got me that one for my birthday, that I usually have in my blue jeans, which is this one, with all the bright colours on, and this is my favourite one, but as I washed those jeans yesterday, they don't have it on today. You know what, it really helps when you plan videos in advance, but I just don't. So, here we go. The question for this week, girls, is, what's your favourite sort of cake? And the question goes to Nora. What's your favourite sort of cake? Can you cook a cake? Tell me a bit about cake. And I'll put the fish back in so I can ask the next question. Okay, right, that's it for this week's video. Next week I won't be able to answer any of the questions you give me in the next 4 days. So my next video is going to be kind of a bizarre one where I don't actually respond to you. It just exists. The week after that I'll get back to anything that I get challenged. Which, the betting, I just don't get challenged at all, so there's nothing, and it doesn't seem incongruous. I don't know. Anyway, bye girls. Sorry if this is short.